Once upon a time there was a small village. A wise old man named Grandpa Leo used to live in that village. He was known for his wisdom and kindness. A group of curious children gathered around him one day. They were eager to learn something new from him. Grandpa Leo smiled at the children. He said, "My dear little friends, even the wise are confused about what is action and what is inaction." The children were puzzled by hearing that statement from him. They looked at each other in a confusion. They were wondered to know that a wise man like Grandpa Leo also could be confused in something. So, they asked him, "Grandpa Leo, can you explain it to us? We want to learn about it." Grandpa Leo tilted his head slightly towards them. He started to tell them a story. Once upon a time there was a little squirrel. His name was Sammy. Sammy loved to gather acorns. He saw a big, juicy acorn one day. It was hanging from a tree branch. He thought about climbing up to get it. But suddenly another thought came into his mind. He was now in a confusion. He was thinking whether he should climb tree and take acorn or leave it as it was. The children were listening carefully to Grandpa Leo's words. He continued his tale. Sammy decided to climb a tree and take that acorn in the end. That is action, my dear children. When you make a choice and do something, that's called action. The children nodded their heads in understanding. They were still curious about inaction. Grandpa Leo smiled to them. He said, if Sammy would have just stood there, if he was staring at the acorn without doing anything at all, then it was an inaction. The children giggled after realizing his meaning. Sometimes we should choose to do anything and it is still a right choice. Grandpa Leo's wisdom had taught them a valuable lesson that day. They all thanked him and went to play their games.